the third thing that God is drawing attention that we need to see in this that will play out in 2023 is that this is a year where people are going to be safe by divine guidance. It's a season to prosper and be safe through divine guidance. Now, when we get back to Numbers, where we read, you would find that God began to give instructions. God gave instructions, concerning the arrangement of things in the tabernacle, the lamps, the other things that should be in the tabernacle. Then he spoke about the second Passover. What if somebody misses the first Passover? What is he going to do? Then in chapter 10, God says something, make some trumpets. And chapter 10, and the Lord spake to Moses, saying, make 2 silver trumpets for yourself. You shall make them of hammered work. You shall use them for calling the congregation and for directing the movement of the camps. For calling the congregation and doing what? Directing the movement of the camps. So they don't move until they get the signal. They don't do anything until they hear. The trumpet is going to give direction. And then God also talks about the cloud. The cloud. When the cloud moves, the people will move. But if the cloud doesn't move, then you don't go anywhere. So this is a time to listen, to be guided by God. So that's why Psalm 23 will say, the Lord is my shepherd. The Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want. The sheep must follow the shepherd. In 1 Samuel chapter 23, David was going to make some difficult decisions, and he needed to receive counsel. The people of Keilah invited him to come and help them fight. He had to ask God, should I go? And the Lord said, go. The people around him said, don't go, Saul is trying to kill you. He asked the Lord again, shall I go? And the Lord said, go. It was in chapter 23 of 1 Samuel that Abiathar the priest came to him, joined him with the ephod. And David was so happy that the ephod had come, because with the ephod, they could inquire from God about how God would want them to go. So this is a season of receiving counsel from God. So whatever David did in 1 Samuel chapter 23, he had to receive counsel from God. Lord, should I go? Lord, will these people betray me? Lord, am I safe here? So God was guiding him. So this is a year of receiving guidance from God, a year of receiving, guidance from heaven, where heaven tells you, this is what I want you to do, this is how you should operate, whether it's in business or in ministry or in whatever it is that you're doing, or even in families, or even in our just career, individual lives. What would I do? So this year the Lord is saying, you must get a word from my mouth. I am the shepherd. You are the sheep, so you need to follow me, follow my instructions, and follow my guidance. That is the way to operate in the year 2023. So it's not for us to do our own thing. It's not for us to do our own thing. Balaam was hired to curse Israel. And in chapter 3, he said, the Lord, there is no divination against Israel. There is no enchantment against it. I can't curse them. It's what the Lord tells me to do. That's what I'm going to do. The Lord is not a man that he should lie. So I can't go beyond the word of the Lord. So this is a year to be guided by God. And as children of God, as God's people, we need to submit. This year, the Lord, the revelation, one of the revelation of God we need this year is the Lord as a shepherd, as the one who guides, the one who directs it. He will lead beside the still waters. He will lead us to green pastures. So this year, the Lord is a guide, and we need to follow him.